A goofy smile. Oh, you guys had enough goofy smiles. Hello, 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 everybody. How the frick are you all doing? We had people waiting here, and here I was like kind of, I guess I didn't oversleep, but I kind of just lazied my way getting downstairs, and I started a minute or so late. And we had people waiting. Why is... this is weird. I don't have any of my... Let me try reopening this. My alerts are... None of my alerts are coming up here. See if just refreshing this... Nope, Twitch alerts are just straight up down. Okay, I have no idea what just happened. Let me see here. Let me scroll down. That was Nonder. Nonder with the subscription. Thank you, Nonder. I don't know what's going on, but we are officially down with the Twitch alerts. Nothing is showing up. Let me see if I can maybe I can bring out Streamlabs events. Are those working? I have to log in. I don't even freaking... Ugh. No, not doing that either. Okay, we'll figure it out here in just a second. Let me see if I can get caught up in chat, and we'll see what happens. Hello, Ursa and Sabine. Hello, Lady Iron. Hello, Sorty and Coleman. Good morning, and congratulations to Lady Iron for being today's Alacritus adventurer. Beating out everybody else. I've been spamming the button for 5 minutes. My hand is cramping. There's no pity in her heart. Oh my goodness. Is Blueprints Week? Let me have this. Oh, geez. Sending my carpal tunnel bill to Iron. I already paid one of those. I'm being hyperbolic either. I've been spam clicking my mouse for 5 straight minutes. There is no God. Oh no. Spooky, hello. I'm driving to work, but more blueprints indeed. End stream, start over so I can try again. Hello, Koro. Spam for too long, you'll need to do it after the tape goes in. That's true. Yeah, doing it during that part too. I was gonna let Sorty have it. Yeah, rip to Coleman for the Oregon Trail. I did hear that as I was brewing my coffee. Hello, Rollin. A sword butts. Went to a draft yesterday, pulled a $50 card. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Dear Diary, brain going beep boop poop today, but it's 80 streak day. 80 streak. Holy cow. My tongue aches too. Blueprints Day 2, I want to be mad at Iron, said begrudgingly correctly, but I need to be realistic. It's Lutz's fault that first was stolen. It's my fault. What did I do? Is it LutzCon yet? Cannot wait for July. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be here so soon, before we all know it. Show you a sore tongue. How many licks does it take to do the juicy center of this stream streak? Is it LutzCon yet? You can spank me if you need to, Sorty. Oh, goodness. Crystal, good morning. Hello. And Nonder, good morning. Want to race? Let's go. Let's race. Freaking do this. Let's do this. Fanfiction is now that Lutz is one of those NPCs constantly challenging people to racing side quests. I would love to do that. I actually saw this creator do this this race. That's exactly what he did. He just would, random people would be running by and he'd be like, hey, sorry to bother you. Would you want to race? But he always, not always, he almost always chose people that were not very fast. We Smoochy Daddy summering this year. The plan is to do so. Yeah, indeed. Although I may not do a stash all summer long. I'm thinking about just doing it in June or maybe just in July. I don't know. Maybe in August? I don't know when I'm going to do the stash. Non was summoned by the ham is just very delayed. Koro hates me because she ain't me. Lackadaisical Lutz is what we call him. That's kind of what it was, yeah. Who's actually going to the con this year? Debating if I snag a day/2-day badge or just hang with homies at the house this year. If you're going to go for more than one day, it makes sense to just get the 4-day pass, economically speaking. I'm going to the con. One of Temig and I will be there all 4 days. Yeah, Iron will be going. Coleman will be going. I believe Ursa and Mersa are planning on going to the con as well. I want Lutz to make Sophie shorts that say this hit reg on the butt. I've been wanting to do that for a long time, but you know, alas, ideas and actual execution, two very different things. Freaking work calls kept me out, but my ham sense was tingling. Battling that right now. I shouldn't spend the money, but I don't want to miss out. I'm planning on going to Con proper to save money, but I know FOMO is going to hit. We didn't get to do... I mean, I would like to figure out a game that we can all play together if we all do get badges, you know? I had a lot of fun making my own one-shot campaign, but admittedly, like, I would like to do one where we can all play together. I mean, I guess we did all play together. I'm just not a talented DM, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not an experienced DM. So, Thriller, good morning. Hello, hello. Actually beat Spooky and Canasta last night, which never happens. Is that why he's driving to work? I don't know what I'm just gonna say there. He's going to work with his tail tucked between his legs because he's so ashamed of losing. 100% hang out with you, bud. Captain, hello, hello. Should have gone live 5 minutes early so my spamming would have paid off. It would have caught everyone off guard. That's true. Someone please explain how Captain signs the log, but I don't see anything other than the bot saying he did. I don't know how that happens either. Got a backdoor to the Lootspot Goots API. That would be impressive because he is the only way you can access Lootspot Goots is from my home network. So, Captain, where the frick are you, man? Where the frick are you hiding out? Imagine if I said I wasn't doing Gen Con this year. If you said you weren't, listen, you're entitled to do your thing, Coleman, but I would be sad. Merce and I are getting the 4-day pass. We aren't sure how many days we're going, but they made it so if you want to go 2 days, you just buy the full badge. Exactly. We'll wait another week or two to recoup some funds. If badge is still available, I'll buy. Then otherwise, I'll take that as a sign. I haven't even bought mine yet. Sounds like grounds for a time out. Merce and I need to buy our badges still, but yeah, money has been tight for sure. Spooky and I don't badge, so we'll be at the house all week. Doing well, getting ready for my trip to Denver. Going to Denver later this week. Tired as well, but glad to hear you are good. That's exciting though, and it's later this week. I was about to ask if you were going to do the one shot again. I thought you did great. I had an idea for a one shot. I mean, you guys all know how obsessed I am with Stranger Things. My idea for a one shot. Also, let me go here. We're gonna have a 0. It's gonna be zeros on the clock, but my idea for a one-shot was actually basically what they're doing with this whole, like, Tales from 85 Stranger Things. You know, the new series is coming out on Netflix. That was kind of my idea, was an in-between one-shot in the Stranger Things universe between seasons. So I'm like, well, maybe I could watch that and gain some more inspiration, but... Calco, look, I'm awake. How are you, Calco? Thank you so much for that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The Twitch alerts are just... It just basically says I have no alerts whatsoever. It's just showing an empty list. So, yeah. Hello, beautiful Kirk. Hello, hello. Roller derby, so fun. Fun trip. Yeah, talking about Gen Con, aka LootsCon. It is, yeah, Gen Con, largest board gaming convention in North America. Takes place in my backyard. Not my literal backyard, but it takes place very close by. And so I've decided, like, what was it? 2023 was the first year. I was like, I'm going to Gen Con. Whoever wants to go with me can go with me. And so this will be the 4th year we're going together. That's actually where these posters came from. So, another one shot. Also streaking. You were incredible in the one shot. I could have watched you all night. Hello, Lars. Hello, hello. Have you done the Stranger Things starter kit? You're talking about the D&D, like, Eddie's campaign, Welcome to Hellfire Club? I have not done that. I have not done that. It is still wrapped up. Both, I don't know, you probably can't see him over here, but I have Welcome to Hellfire Club there, still in shrink wrap, and then I bought a Stranger Things, like, pin lunchbox from Five Below, also still in shrink wrap. That one's probably blocked by my mic. Yeah, you can kind of see it now. That right there, that's a Stranger Things tin lunchbox. Still in shrink wrap. I think it's kind of cool. Don't know if I'll open it or not, but I'm sure hackers exist that laugh at from your home network. Given the look I've had into that would be an unfair bet. No, I truly, like, he is not exposed to the net. So, so it would be pretty impressive because, yeah, you literally, the only way you can access Loot Spot Goots is from my home network. I promise you. So they'd have to somehow tunnel into my home network. Afraid Mercer and I are going to be deer in the headlights. Hopefully Thursday isn't too crowded so we get a good day of the good lay of the land. It is Thursday's definitely the Thursday is the best day of the con in my opinion. Because yeah, there's still plenty of people there, but it is certainly much less crowded than the weekend, and so there's a good mixture of things going on, but not too many people. And everything's all set up, and they've got, you know, plenty of stock and all of it. So yeah, I've never been to that one. It's a good time, Thriller. Let us know if you're interested at all. Just follow Coleman. Coleman can help. Last year I made it a point to walk through every single aisle of the like the floor, except for Artist Alley, because I didn't want to be tempted to buy more art that I don't have any place to hang. As you can see, I still have some art on the ground over there. So, and then I have a piece from Spooky here, protected by my desk mat because I need to get, I have a glass board on this wall I need to get rid of, and take it down, but it's just more work than I feel like doing right now. So, look forward to this trip literally all year. Saving up money for a trip this August. You're going to Australia for 3 weeks? Holy crap, that's a long trip. That's a long trip, Calco. Coleman's just going to lead us to SWU and we'll be there all day. That is maybe the case. I did play 2 other events for Coleman, but or no, just one last year. I think I just played Villainous with Coleman, but that was a lot of fun actually. And 2 years ago I played SWU with him and I got my absolute butt kicked in that one. It was still fun, but it was I did not do well. Not do well. I had been taught how to play a couple days before that. And then went and played, it was a sealed event, right? Not all day. Remember when Nonder was thinking of a Nonder-based con? Still makes me giggle. Aw. I had no idea that was a no-no. You know, the naming of it. Had no idea. Hold on to your back pocket. Dude, the first year we don't have a car, I just realized. Wait. Oh yeah. That's a good point. Okay. I'll tunnel into your network. You drive down and Spooky and I can hold hands on the plane. Can't believe you've done this. You drive down. That's funny, though. We'll hold hands on the plane. Mercer's going to be the lay of the con. Something. Hashtag ghost husband. When is it? It's the first weekend of August. Let me give you exact dates here. Well, actually, I guess it bleeds into July. It's July 30th through August 2nd. July 30th through August 2nd is the actual convention. And we get together a little before that. So. Good, you have the bot on lockdown. Got to protect the best assistant. Ghost won't be there. He's got a family or something. I know. I was feeling pretty ripped off about that too. Sad and disappointing. People just don't know what to prioritize. You did great, if you say so. Did Day 1 of Blueprints tie you in knots? I loved it actually. It was a blast. I'm actually, I'll go ahead and launch the game now. I am admittedly waiting for a Sword Bear to mention that he's back from his stand-up, which usually ends around 9. To truly get into this, but oh, he's back. Okay, he's back. There we go. Mercer's afraid for me to learn SWU because I have 0 control by all the packs. Jeez. Ursa. I just can't do it with TCGs. I can't. Because I know for a fact, like, I've bought some board games that I'm like, okay, I'm probably not going to get a chance to play many of these. But TCGs, I know there's absolutely no chance. And for how much money I'm going to put into it, I'm going to be frustrated constantly. So I'm just not doing it. Not doing any of them. Cyberpunk TCG would be admittedly very cool. Would be very cool. If I were going to play a TCG, that'd be a good one. That's the weekend of Western Cups for Derby in Austin if I get into that. Oh, dang. If we had an RV, I would love to drive. You want to borrow our RV? I'm in the viewers as well, especially us who knew stuff. Yeah, great timing indeed. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Last in thousands of magic cards. Barely control myself from buying magic cards. I have one. It's always on display over my shoulder. Non-lender colander emoji. Have to dip out because I just bought this. I'm about to start it. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I just played yesterday. That was the only day I played. So I so wish we were local and could play games with you and Mrs. At least with me. You know? Mrs. Magoots will play some games, but other games like she doesn't like any sort of heavyweight games. So that's kind of where I'm like, I would like to get involved in some games that are hefty, you know? But yeah, I don't know. There are game stores that are close by and I could try to join that community. But the problem is, again, the scheduling. Just, geez Louise. It's the scheduling. Lo Yunan, miss your face. Yeah, hope you have a good rest of your day, Nonder. We love you. Really making it happen, Sorty. Everyone's hopping on the Blueprints train. Buying motion sick patches on Mrs. Nonder and IRN's suggestion so I can play Blueprints again. It's such an interesting thing that this game triggers it so badly. Blueprint seems neat. How much is it? $20 dues right now on Steam sale. I'll think about it. I've got Hunt to play. The new event. Have you started the new event, Coleman? I don't either. She and I can do crafts. I'm gonna hit continue. We're on day 2. Get motion sick with this one too. Makes me motion sick? Really? Everything is triggering my motion sickness. Played a few rounds with randos. Dang. I'm sorry. Hopefully they were good teammates. I would really like to play. Paid $30 on Xbox. It's Play Anywhere, so I have it for my laptop. Oh, nice. Okay. I didn't realize that. How impactful is it when I'm playing this game, the motion sickness? Does this also trigger your motion sickness? Okay, so don't walk out to the grounds unless I kind of do want to explore the grounds, though, if I'm being honest. Yeah, frick it, we ball. I would like to explore the grounds. So that is what we will do. Oh. You cannot leave. Love the music in this. It's really good. It is really good. Oh, that was a burb. A burb. I thought it was maybe something I could pick up. Look at these. Look at these grounds, though. Majestic. Beautiful. You're on day 2. Exploration is worth the step so that you know more about what's around. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, too. I was like, who cares? It's super early. We got a little walking path, and I can actually go to the lower grounds. And all of this, so far, is still... okay. We have a boarded off walkway there. Also, if you remember, the great Azara... It was Azara, right? Okay, hang on a second. Was it Alzara? The great Alzara? Showed me a vision, and I'll be honest, it was like, hang on, am I not going to be around the actual mansion? Oh, it's interesting. The great Alzara! Did change a lot of game settings opening with the patch and new settings and won't make me sick. Is there a color assist, control, rebind, widescreen support? Okay, I'm wondering, is there an FOV? I don't see one. Smooth look. Smooth look. Is that something? Oh yeah, there is FOV. Okay. Yeah, what if we add a little FOV here? That should hopefully help too. FOV can help a lot. Yeah, usually that's kind of one of the first things to go to for motion sickness. But I don't know. Yeah, let me know if that changes anything for you. When you play, it's okay because I can look down and reset. Okay, so you do actually still start feeling it though. Okay. There is no jump button. There's no climb button that I'm aware of. So it doesn't seem like I can continue this way. However, I feel like... That's interesting. Huh. I feel like maybe that pathway could change over time. Because that just seems a little too... I don't know. Just the boxes being there just seem a little too inconvenient. You know what I mean? Just a little too inconvenient. Yeah, we'll check that out in the future. We do have an open gate over here. I hope I can go through. First 5 days are just choosing new rooms, even if it ended my path. I like that idea. I like that. Okay, I'm going to sprint. Sprint! We got lots of ground to cover. Look, another doorway. Okay. Yep. The grounds are going to be important for show. For show. What we got over here? Gate that I can't interact with. Oh, there's something orange over here. Oh, it's a campfire. Oh, okay. This looks cozy. Oh, my steps are changing. I just noticed that. I'm down to 47 now. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the blueprint menu tab to return to the campsite for the night. Huh. Okay. This is just telling me, so this is where I sleep every day, I guess, basically is what it's saying. Flip to my Xbox for BP streams. Then when I'm done, switch to the laptop for most other play. Let's see. Bumped FOV, remove mouse smoothing or something. Same, I just look away to work and listen while you play. Okay. I've been told motion sickness tends to hit people watching hard if you play the jerk around too fast with turns. Never noticed that doorway. Never went here. Really, Ursa? Walked around the grounds, but the whole idea is the interior of the game, so I got focused on that. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I've taken a couple extra steps to come out this way. Which is, you know, again, it's whatever. I'm not gonna fret. I don't know. Did I go all the way over there? There's an apple orchard. Oh, and there's more. Oh, there's a little lock. Okay. Well. No, it's not 6969. I'm not sure. We're going to have to try to find a combination for that at some point. Let's see. Does this path go anywhere? No. Does it? No. Okay. Simon's a scout. Simon's a scout. That's why your character kind of looks like a Boy Scout. I do get that. They really scared you about the outside. Watched a lot of Minecrafters on YouTube. I get motion sick now with some of them because while chatting to another, they often jump around. And since it's first person view, it's a lot of bobbing. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Okay. Lutz, I'm learning new things. Well, there you go. Is that a good or a bad thing, though? Am I spoiling anything for you? Okay, we got more doors over here. More door. One does not simply walk into these more doors. Okay. Well, I feel like I've kind of hit a bit of a dead end with the grounds, unless... Oh, shoot. Okay, I went just far enough that took a step. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go back. All right, but that's good to know. Maybe I'll start each day kind of exploring here, but I want to try to get through some days so that we can make some things happen. Does that seem like a solid idea for you all? More doors than 7 years ago. Okay, do any of these change? Let's see. This all looks the same. Okay. That could be good if you know, you ever take a long break from the game, just refreshing yourself on this. The mechanics and whatnot. Okay, we'll go left to right again, just like I did yesterday. Utility closet. We can get a breaker box right away. Lavatory is red. Pantry is available. We'll go with pantry. Sounds reasonable. All right, good to hear. That is something I hear very infrequently whenever I speak. Wow, that sounds really reasonable. Corridor is always left unlocked. There's a parlor with a puzzle. You know, I've really enjoyed the puzzles. Let's do a early breaker assault. Well, shoot. I was heavily considering that, and I didn't freaking do it. Is this going to be the same puzzles before? All 3 boxes contain gems. The other 2 boxes contain gems. This box contains gems. Okay. Didn't it say that in the notes that only 1 box can have... only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. So then... one of these is false, the other is neutral, and this is the one telling the truth. So this box contains gems. That one was even easier than yesterday's. Why is one neutral? I just mean it could be either true or false. In this case, it is false. But yeah. Let's see. It makes sense. I know someone on YouTube that's so sensitive to motion sickness that he closes his eyes every single time he goes up and down steps. Certain thresholds in the grounds that will consume steps. General rule of thumb, if the room name in the bottom right changes, you'll lose a step. That's kind of what I was thinking, yeah. Now I wish I'd gone with the breaker. I remember reading something about the breaker yesterday, and I've already forgotten it. Okay, let's see. We can get 2 items from a closet. Let's see. Spare room, bedroom. Bedroom just loops back to the entrance hall. Doesn't really matter. I think in this case, I'll go with the bedroom. So anytime you enter, you gain 2 steps, which is cool. Last time I was in here too, I found a chest. Ended up being pretty good. But, oh, we got a gem this time. Okay. Back to the entrance hall. All right. There's a utility closet. So we could literally dead end ourselves already, but I don't think I'll do that. Should I go hallway? I'm actually going to go hallway in this case. Don't stress the breaker thing, dude. You don't even know this stuff. It benefits yet. I'm saying that from perspective of knowing every room. Also focusing on speed runs. Makes sense. We learned that memos, blue and red memos, there are differences with those. And we'll go left to right. Guest bedroom plus 10 steps. The commissary is going to have a dead end if I do that. Actually, they're all going to have dead ends. Frick me, man. So I might as well go, in this case, I think I'm going to go with the guest bedroom. Get some more steps. I'm literally just trying to open up some more rooms is all. We're getting some gems here. What does this say? Quick note, thank you for the weekend. Talking about the billiard room. Do you remember the billiard room? Okay, now we have to just really hope we get lucky with RNGesus here, because this is going to be... Okay. We did get the kitchen, and I do have the gems for it. But otherwise, it was about to be a really, really short run. All right. Kitchen. Let's see. Only because you haven't... wait, yikes, but only because of the brain. Brain, liver, and kidneys are a no-go. Oh, hang on a second. Too early in the morning for me to read this article. I'm formatting. It's a restaurant review for The Fearless Feast. Lamb's brain with toasted mealworms. Oh, gosh. Don't play to my meta-knowledge. Make your own choices. There's not a right answer. You're doing the right thing. Focusing on exploring. Got it. That's good to hear, too. Okay, we can buy some more food here in the kitchen. Let's just take a look at... do these change? They do change. Right? No, these are the same. Never mind. These are the same. I should try to get 8 coins so that I can add morning room to the draft pool. I'm kind of curious about that. The porterhouse, let's see, plus additional 10 if you have a showroom, which I don't. Okay. All right. Keep an eye out for more coins. Yeah, these changed from last time. This is a blue, would we say that's an elk? Or is that a deer? A stag. And then blue dog tag with a 10 on it. I don't know if those mean anything or not. But they were a little different yesterday. A spooky deer? It could very well be a spooky deer. Running shoes exists as an item to help conserve steps outdoors. Pro tip, the shoes also consider some outdoor rooms and help save steps there. Playthrough's just woefully... Oh, I have my playthrough's just woefully behind. I have like 30 episodes recorded, only posted 8. Oh, wow. Let's see. The observatory would be a dead end. The corridor or the chapel are kind of my only hope here. I think I'm going to go with the corridor. Let's see. 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. That is. I got to go corridor, so it's gonna my run is gonna be kind of over. I mean, the chapel could as well. I'm just gonna lose money doing that though. Okay, nothing in the corridor. Thankfully, I haven't had a locked door just yet. The den, I think, is what we got to do. Yep, that's gonna open 2 more doors. Commissary would be okay as well, but only 1 more option. I like having more options, so I'm gonna go with the den. What are your preference on tip spoilers, and can mods pin a message summarizing for folks? I heavily appreciate being able to suss everything out on my own, like pretty much everything. If I get stuck and I like, if I feel like I'm legitimately stuck, or if I'm having issues advancing, or if I feel like I'm strained for time and I don't mind, then I'll explicitly ask. Yeah. Thank you for that, Coleman. All right, let's go again, left to right. Do we do the Nook just links back? That's a dead end. Then Chapel would give us a couple, 1 other opportunity, or the observatory. I just don't know. I've never drafted an observatory. I think, oh no, wait, there is a northern, yeah, we're going to do that one then. I didn't realize there was a northern door on that. Okay, this is new for me. I earned 1 star. This is a new room I have not yet built. I think it's important. The Fixed Stars, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Okay. Code phrase, chat, help me the frick out when you're ready for input. It is tough because I do ask questions out loud, but I do that just so you don't have to guess as to what my thought process is. I'm very inner monologue becoming outer monologue, Would you like some King Cobra ravioli? They put in a photo of a dish that looks super large. Looks like large pink millipedes. My stomach lurched. Oh my gosh. They're like 4 hours of footage per episode, so they're super daunting tasks to edit, so it kind of fell off. I do want to get back to it, though. That is, 4 hours per episode is impressive. Make my Korean ancestors cry at my taste buds. Not a fan of awful. Can't deal with what odd textures for me, like sinew or skin. Yeah, and thank you for remembering the command, too, Coleman. Chad, I'm so stucky-wucky. Code phrase, this puzzle is booty. Yeah, if you see me start turning a little red and saying it's booty, then yeah, that's a good one too. Help me, step chat. I'm stuck in the puzzle mansion and I can't get out. Morning, Red. Hello. Sorry, my throat made a movement and spasm I've never experienced before. Ew, who said sinew? Ew. You're playing Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth? How's that going? Preface. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joys of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Interesting. Okay, so seeing certain constellations, observing certain constellations seems to give me certain benefits. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross. Rooms with 4 doors are more common today. 4-door and 7 years ago. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Clavis the Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus the Dead. Dead End rooms are more common today. Oh, I don't like that. The Sale. Everything is 50% off today. Borealis, Bloom of the Sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. Flowers today? Okay. All right. Well, that's cool. Wait a minute. Kind of a lot of pages missing here, my friends. We're on page 15 and this is 20. Hang on. Is it like that for the whole thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 20. Okay, so we're missing some pages there. Okay. And I can rotate the wheel. Uh-huh. Let's just walk up the stairs before I touch anything else. Let's just see, what the frick are we doing here? Okay. This moves the telescope, it seems. One of them, oh, that must deal with rotation, and then this deals with tilt. So it looks like I probably have to open it up, or, you know, put it that direction. So probably an angle like that. And then let's go ahead and, can I drop? Cannot drop. Okay, we got to walk all the way around these steps here. Let's see if we can change the angle. Actually, then that doesn't look like it's high enough either. Do this one more time. Okay, yeah. Can you actually look in this even if... No. Okay, let's change that angle again. It'll let me. Oh, wrong side. Spooks, no way! How the heck are you doing? How the heck are you doing? Just like him in that theater, I'm dying. Oh my gosh. Nobody likes Draxus. He's a menace. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah. That looks like... Can it go even higher? No, that's it. All right. What's a spook? Spooks, how the heck have you been, dude? I hope you've been doing well. Rotate this one more time. Wait a minute. Is that also a... That's not a wheel I can rotate. All right. All right. Let's take a little peek over here. What do we have? The North Star, I think. Gain 1 coin. Okay. Cool. Thanks, North Star. So I think, and let me reread that again about something about multiple per day. Let's see. Depending on the number of stars can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible. Sometimes more than one on a single day. Okay. Gotcha. So in that case, I think I understand. So the one star that I have in the top left corner, I think that's what determined me seeing the Northern Star. If I'm understanding that properly. Ban Coleman and unban Coleman? From playing other games, I was mad I couldn't just jump off this platform and had to go back down the stairs. Yeah. Yeah. Hope you've been well too, pal. I have. I've been super, super immersed in the track and field world, but it's been really good. I've been feeling very fulfilled from that. If he breaks an ankle, he has 2. No staff on site, so he doesn't want to hurt himself. Correct. All right, glad I did eventually, that one did eventually click for me. A storeroom, spare room. Okay, we could go with the breaker box. I did already draft one of those before. I think I'm just going to go ahead and go with the spare room in this case. Which app crashed my phone? Did he get it? Oh, dang. I'm sorry to hear that. If by get it, you mean, turn the telescope, I did. If you mean like beat the game, I did not. Shoot. Okay, dead end. Alrighty. I've not found a single key yet. But I guess now if we get a storeroom, that would work. Okay, the dining room continues north for us. So does the chapel. I think I'd rather have the dining room in this case. Yeah, let's go dining room. There is going to be one dead end, but I just didn't want to risk the money loss on the chapel here. Oh, look at that. Couple more golds. I like gold. I like money. And it's going to become the chapel. Unless, I mean, we could try to get lucky with the closet, the 2 items in the closet, one of them being a key. And then continue on the spare room. But I think I got to go with, chapel here. Like I got to. Mursa, hello. The real quest is not falling asleep during an in-office meeting. Oh, geez. That sounds like a difficult quest. I don't know if I'm leveled high up enough for that. Not enough doorways right now to gamble with a dead end. Yeah. The telescope. We got it. Yeah. Mursa, my love, is the meeting over? Did the boss love your new duds? Duds? The game is so much different than I expected. I thought it was just a series of escape rooms. Yeah, I wasn't even sure what to expect either. I'm going to go with the chapel here. Lose my money rather than my religion. Losing my money to religion. Okay, we can go, yeah, we'll go left again. That one's locked. So that spare room, whatever connects off the spare room, they just... Okay. There's the storeroom. All right. Yeah, we don't want the utility closet. The courtyard is a gem. But that one for sure will get us further north. You know what? I'm just risking it here. The storeroom would have given me a guaranteed pass somewhere with the key. But I'm just kind of risking it. Drawing room. You may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. I kind of like that idea. And I do have the gem for it. Where you draft a bedroom, gain 5. That could also be good. This one counts as 2 bedrooms. So I could have got 10 steps from that. I'm going to go with the drawing room, though, just because it's another new one I've got. I've not had that one yet. And I have the gems for it. So, okay. And then do I use... Let's see. Let's try to open this one here, then, before I go in the drawing room. No, don't do that. Let's go in the drawing room first. Okay. Another new room. So we got the observatory and now the drawing room are 2 new ones I've not had yet. See something on the table over here. There's also a phone, but I can't interact with it. Okay. Drawing floor plans. I don't know. I almost said floor pans. That'd be fun too. It's so good, dude. That's my thought going into, but it's so much more. I do love me an escape room for sure. Definitely have a cautious place up. I'm not sure it's always beneficial in this game. Duds, clothes, threads, uniform. Yeah, I guess Diggs is home, right? That's your home. Love the new Diggs. That would be like somebody's home. Good enough reason to get a game pass again after seeing this. Did you look around that last room and find anything? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. There are some items and rooms? But it's not going to tell me what those items are. Keep your secrets then. Okay, keep your secrets. So this door is probably locked, right? Yeah. Okay. Then this door continues, and we also have the courtyard as well. Break back at it now. Okay. Walk-in closet has 4 items for a gem. Okay, okay. Oh, there's the redraw floor plans. No, I don't feel like I want to use it. I don't know if that... I don't think I want to do that. I want to see what this walk-in closet has. I've never used one of these either. We could also do the Nook. I think I'm going to go with the Nook, actually. Every door to that space has been locked. Oh, is that... Like, you would have expected one of those to be unlocked? I just assumed since the first one was locked, every other door attached to it was going to also be locked. But I guess they are independent, huh? All right. We have a key. And then what does this say again? A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider... Yep, I remember reading that. Writing stuff down. I have not written anything down on this run. Ursa asked if I looked around the last room and found anything. Are you talking about the courtyard? I do plan to go back to the courtyard. This door is locked. Okay. Do I use my key immediately? Also, what rank am I? I'm on rank 6. So I'm getting close to dinner time. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my key. All right. There's the storeroom, which would result in a dead end. The commissary, which I can barely afford, but I can afford. And then the nursery, which would give me 5 every time I draft. Okay. Every door into the space has the chance to be unlocked. You just had insanely bad luck. Dang, okay. Courtyard, sorry, brain fart on the room name despite the minimap being right there. No, you're good. You're good. This one is definitely the safest because I guarantee myself a key. And then I could continue on either south of the drawing room or north of the courtyard, regardless of what happens. And that would use my last gem. I think I'm going to go with the storeroom. We're going to gain some items here. Key and a gem. It's not sexy, but it does continue the run. So, okay. Let's go, should we go south of the drawing room? I think I am going to go south of the drawing room. And I'm going to use the key because we can redraw. We can redraw if we need to. The Great Hall has 7 locked doors. Walk-in closet has 4 items. I think I actually may go with the walk-in closet there. I think I'm going to do that. It is going to be dead-ended on the other side, but I do still have the courtyard to the north. I'm curious. I'm curious on that. Okay. It wouldn't be bad if we found a key in here. I'm not going to lie. There is something over here, too. Yep, we got a key. We got a gem, another gem, and then is this the item? That's a coupon book. A discount coupon book. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Oh! Each purchase, but I'm guessing the rooms... Well, you don't purchase rooms with coins. You only purchase rooms with gems and keys, huh? Okay. All right, cool. Solid pick, highest chance at keys. They have the highest chance at keys. All right, back to the courtyard. We'll have a little look-see around the courtyard. I've not... I was in the courtyard yesterday, but admittedly, I didn't really look around very much. Is Ursa trying to give me a subtle hint here? Because I'll be honest, I am not sure what I should be seeing. Stuff like commissary, kitchen, etc. Okay. Frick. Commissary is our only real hope here. Sometimes stuff spawns, sometimes not. Maybe random, I don't see it. Okay. You get lucky and get a free item in here. Okay. Understood. I have enjoyed getting the free items when I've gotten them. I've enjoyed that. All right. Yeah, these are different. We have with and without. We have an airplane and like a busted stained glass window. Okay, let me refamiliarize myself with this here. So, okay. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Yeah, okay. I remember reading that yesterday. Day 20 and 21. There's a sale. Are these the same items as yesterday at the same prices? They are, in fact. A shovel is interesting because I can actually afford that. We can also buy a key in the future if I continue to save up. Never not seen it there, so I'm surprised, to be honest. Remember, there's something, either an item or a chest. Some of the RNG is lightly weighted based on how long you've been playing, so maybe just early enough in that it hasn't kicked in. Ah, okay. I've not seen it there a lot of times. I'm 2 for 2 on having nothing in the courtyard, for what it's worth. There was nothing there yesterday, either. Okay, this is kind of my last hope at having any advancement today in exploration, so... There we go. Got to use a key. The only key I've got. Office. Okay. Opportunity to earn and spread gold. The only choice I've got is the office. Right? Even if I go in the closet, there's no other room. Yeah, there's no other room that's going to continue for me. So, oh, I'll earn and spread. There go both my gems. And this is a new room. We haven't had this one yet. Earn and spread? I'm not sure about spread, like what that means. Nothing on the shelves can be interacted with. A cool model car. Okay, wait. This seems very golden. Nothing I can do with that. I'm too short. All right. Okay, let's go behind the desk and see what we've got. We've got a floppy. There's an upgrade disk, and there's a computer here. And we can open this drawer. Oh, there's kind of a lot of stuff here. All right. Bridget, please check if any books matching these titles are available for purchase in Reddington. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I am not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings, but knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay. Oh, there's a dial there. Okay. Upgrade disk. What did we get here? Floor plan upgrade disk. Insert into one of the estate terminals to permanently upgrade one of your floor plans. Permanently upgrade. Okay. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Oh. There's one in the greenhouse. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay, I'm going to have to write that down. Jezraiah, hello! I almost forgot to sign the book. I would have been so sad. He's a short king. Mind you, he is a kid. Is he? How old is Simon? Or is that spoilers? Hello, all at work. So busy today. I feel that, Jezraiah. Hell yeah, upgrade disk in a room with a terminal. That seems pretty lucky. I just assumed that was how it was. I didn't know that. Still not sure if there's a puzzle on that paper or not. Spoiler alerts, don't read. There is. I don't know how I was supposed to not read that. Isn't he like 12? He's 12? Dude, I did not notice that. Don't worry, I had planned to fully overanalyze that paper already before I ever read what Storty had said. Okay, upgrade disk. Yeah, might as well insert it, right? Run payroll, spread gold in estate. Log into network and exit. I'm going to go ahead and exit. Let's hit the upgrade disk. Okay. Upgrades the storeroom. Okay, storeroom data has been found on this upgrade disk. You will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room to one of 3 different upgraded floor plans. Okay. I don't know if this is retroactive either. Select a floor plan below to upgrade this room. Oh, okay. Okay. Do we want 2 keys, 2 gems, or 10 coins? I think I like the idea of coins in this case. That's basically the same as 2 keys, but then you have the flexibility of using the coins on something else. I'm going to do that. All right. Do you want advice on this? Now that I did it, yes. Yes. Please give me confirmation bias. Please. Would have went key, I think. Nope, not telling you. All right. It says permanently. Does that mean across days too? Not retroactive for rooms you've already drafted today. Okay, so that's what it means. It means like forever. Okay. Okay. Good to know. I'll be honest, I might have taken more of my time if I had thought that through a little better, but you know what? I said what I said. I said what I said. Okay, opportunity to earn and spread money. I'm kind of curious about that. So we can try to run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Okay, currently on the estate. So no, we're not going to do that. Spread gold in estate? The frick does that mean? Office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread, distributed in a number of rooms currently active throughout the state. The estate. Let's see. Coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program? I don't remember. Do I know anything about the staff incentives program? I don't think I've covered anything on that. I don't know if there is, but I don't feel like I have. Oh. Oh! There's a safe here. Okay. Should I have turned it a different way? Does it matter? We have another combination, huh? Okay. You like money. I do like money. That's one of the less consequential ones, to be fair. Okay. Def worth mulling it over those, for those, though, and maybe consulting chat. You can reel them later, but like much later, and most people never seen that option. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. So do you feel like did I just totally fumble the bag there? Check this here. Let's see. March of the Count is black here. The rest are red. Kind of curious if that means anything. March of the Count. Have anything to do with the current date? Do I know what the day is? I mean, it's day 2, but I don't know. Okay, we can always come back. But yeah, there's a key, there's a code there. A terminal here where we can... I didn't actually try to log into the network either. Terminal password. Did I get this? I don't think I got that. Yeah. I'll keep looking. There are no wrong options. Okay. I think you are fine. Did he beef it? All are good choice. Person prefer keys or gems. I think I took keys, but money can be super valuable, especially earlier in the game. Gotcha. Okay. We're going to find out. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so my storeroom does not have more money. So the only choice I've got is to try and spread money out and then go around and find it and probably buy another key. Right? Seems to be the only thing I've got. Okay, spread gold in estate. A number of gold coins have been withdrawn from the staff incentives program and spread throughout the estate. Okay. Oh, look, there's some right here. Okay, I have enough to afford a key now, so we can continue. I'm curious, like, how much gold was spread, you know? That's enough for a key. We'll take it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and buy a key, and when we walk back through, whenever that may be, we will... So this is also only cost me 9, right? Since I have a coupon book? Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Continue on. I'll spread your gold. Oh, my. Will you? He's banking on the thought that the gold situation would change. I don't have enough gems for a foyer, boudoir, and laboratory. Okay, I wouldn't mind getting the boudoir again. And that also may connect me to the antechamber. We'll just see. Additionally, the dining room is going to have dinner after this. So... Here we go. Rank 8. Okay. Yeah. And is that same photo here from yesterday? It is. It sure is. Okay. Yep. And of course we found this yesterday, but again, not uncovered any key codes yet. Dinkaco. There's got to be a way to learn those. I just haven't yet uncovered it. So we'll come back. Spread gold won't apply to rooms drafted after spreading, by the way, for sure. For sure. Please be open. Freaking A. All right. We got to find more gold or take the L. One of the two. All right. We'll work our way back to the dining room. Yeah, let's just see what we can find. Also, this gives me a chance to try and see if there was anything I missed clue-wise, right? Dinner time. Dinner time. Yeah, I was wondering, wouldn't mind if we don't earn enough coins to purchase a key. I will kind of see it. I'll see what I can do as far as the shovel goes. I'm kind of curious about that. Don't see any gold in here, but all right, in the nook. Please share more gold. And the storeroom. And we're not finding much. We are not finding much. Didn't really check out many of the new rooms you drafted other than just looting. It's true. Yeah. So then in that case, in the drawing room. Wow. There are a lot of images that kind of remind me of like evolution. You know? Holy wowzers. All right. There's another deer. There's a stage. Images I've not learned anything about. Wait a minute. Is this dial... Shouldn't this dial be like at the top? Honestly, I've never actually used a rotary phone. Nope, that's where it goes. Spent way too many hours in this room. Is that right? Just like staring at the images? Okay. Oh, the clock. Oh, it is moving. Okay. Huh. The handle's on the top with the switches. For this? Oh, I'm sorry. I mean like this little this pointer thing. I just assumed it would be in the open space there. It seems like it's stuck, is it not? Switches that either end the call or clear the entered numbers. Huh. Well, shucks. All right. And then what's on here? Yeah. Thing. I don't know. This one here, I feel like this guy gives me the creeps. This one is more creepy than all the rest. It is. I never noticed. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought maybe it was stuck, but yeah, interesting. I don't know if that's supposed to be a clue. I could see that just very well being something to drive me crazy, like just make me wonder. You know, they're all pretty creepy. That's true. They are. All right. I'm gonna move on. Work my way down. Oh, shoot. I'm going to lose a coin from the chapel. Frick. I forgot about that. Dining room. The spare room is now a dead end. Back to the observatory den. Yeah. Shoot. Forgot. I'm going to lose that. Find the paintings unsettling. Oh, man. Okay. Unless there's money in the chapel. There is. Okay. That's good. Gain at least one of those back. Ams, hello. Hello. I'm not falling for Ams's indoctrination though. I'm still not I've still not watched K-pop Demon Hunters, and I probably won't. No, I actually might at some point. I'm being honest. I just don't know when. It's not high on my list. But Ams, how are you doing? Here's going to be in the Criterion collection. Okay, is this the same as yesterday? What did I have yesterday? Porterhouse steak. I don't have a showroom. Let's have dinner. Today's special. 20 more steps, baby. All right. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put my watch on the charger. Do that now. It's about dead. Just did a time check, and it's like, yeah, your watch is at 2%. Well, that's sad for you then. I'm honest, I don't know what that is. He doesn't know what he's missing out if he doesn't watch it. It's true. No idea. I like to imagine him secretly jamming to the songs when no one is looking. Listen, I honestly think that I would probably enjoy K-pop Demon Hunters more than just about any other musical. For the simple reason of the fact that for whatever reason I'm less my immersion is less disturbed by the fact that it's animated. Yeah. Should I go into the observatory, or let's see, I can peek in, right? I can peek through there and see. I don't see any gold in that. Okay, I haven't gotten any other stars either. There's a padlock here. Anything on that? Yeah. Life Aquatic is the Criterion collection. I'll post my birthday present I got for my family / Annie. It's such a good movie. The Life Aquatic. He'll never watch Wicked for good. Absolutely not. Remember, this is a man who hates musicals. Basically a curated collection of important classic and contemporary cinema from around the world. Game is the only I've played that routinely makes me scream at my phone. K-pop threw up in my house. When the frick is your birthday? Never. I don't age. I always knew I liked you besides the Star Wars stuff. I can get past it. You have to age to have a birthday. That's true. Wait, did I do this before? Did I interact with the globe before? Okay. Back through the spare room? No. I can take a peek into the spare room and see if there's any gold laying around, possibly. Actually, I'll just go ahead and go in. Because it could be around the corner. There's nothing in here. Dang. Wasting my steps. Okay. We might be at a dead end here, friends. In which case, I would... Well, let me just go ahead and confirm if we're at a dead end first before I say what I'm going to say. All right. All right. To the kitchen. Oh, look at that. Aha, we've got enough for a key. Oh, just barely. Just barely. Thank you to the coupon book. Thank you to the coupon book. I'm going to continue searching for gold, though, since we're kind of near the end. Anyway, this is a guest bedroom. Oh, that gives me not plus 10? Not plus 10 every time you enter, just the first time. Let's see if we got any gold in here. Not seeing any. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay. Now we can definitely survive walking back through the chapel. Okay. At least the bedroom is a free pass. That's good. Okay. My ultimate goal would be to find enough gold at the end of a run to be able to buy the shovel. I would really like to buy the shovel. Here. This one loops around, right? Yes. Okay. Parlor. No gold in the parlor. Oh, wait. Yep. Never mind. This has kind of been a lot of gold. And last one, this bedroom here. Greetings from Reddington. More gold there. Okay. I'm going to ask something here, and I just want a simple yes or no answer. All right. I suspect that there are enough clues in the rooms that I've drafted to progress even further. I just haven't actually uncovered those clues. Or I haven't, they haven't clicked in my brain. Yes or no? Define progress. That's okay. That's a good, that's actually a really good follow-up. I mean to, Let's go with the safes. Like just to do something else where I shouldn't call it a day is I guess what I'm saying. To do something in which I should not call it a day. Also these are different, right? Ace of spades and queen of diamonds. Get more rooms or puzzles to solve? Coleman just says sortie. There are clues, yes. I mean, yeah, more of puzzles. Honestly, puzzles is more of what I'm going for. All right. We're going to go back through. We're going to buy a key. And I do have enough for a shovel as well. So if my run is going to end, I can at least buy the shovel and see what the game tells me about the shovel. Continue north all the way through the commissary. There are clues, to be honest. Where you're at, you just go burn that money, see how far you can go, and call it. Okay. Good to hear. Actually, I may be limited by my number of steps more than anything else. I'm on 13 now. Okay, let's buy the key, and then we're going to go through the boudoir. Key? You know what? Screw it. I'm going to buy the shovel while I'm at it too, right? I'm not... Well, could end up finding enough gold for another key. I'm going to wait on the shovel. We're not going to run out of steps, like that many steps. So let's do that. Let's go here. Over here. There are two safes, back-to-back rooms. All right. Use our key. This one's connected to the antechamber for what it's worth, but... Oh, the billiard room can get us there. Okay. I think I will do that. Do the billiard room. And then, do I have to solve this puzzle every day? Because it kind of seems that is the case. Let's go play some snooker. I'll snooker you. I mean, what? All right. I just got to remember what I did yesterday. To be honest, I don't... Kind of just click some buttons. No, that's not true. Okay, 5, 18, and 2. 18 minus 10, maybe? We'll go with 8. Nope. Okay, let's see. Could be... Because I couldn't remember if there was a... Oh, that's not 18. You're right. Wow. It would help if I actually just look at what I'm doing here. Okay. Yeah. And then I was trying to remember from yesterday, because I somewhat just brute forced that last clue. What I was thinking out loud was, do the colors have anything to do with the operations? But, because there are, 4 different operators here, and there are 4 different, sections in this. So I assume these are just addition. To be, 9 and 2 is 11. That seems to be the case. Okay, so we have 6, 7, 6, 7, and 4. Do you want a confirmation on that? LOL, I don't wait. Yeah, just barreling through. I figured that was the case. So just confirming what I had suspected. But okay, so 6 plus 7 is 13. Maybe yellow is subtraction. which would be 9. Okay, yellow is subtraction. All right. So then pink must be... Was pink... I don't think I did any division yesterday. So pink must be multiplication. Oh, then again, I guess it could just be inside out, right? Because on the chalkboard, it's plus, minus, multiply, and divide. So plus, minus, multiply, divide. Okay. So, plus 20. We got to go in order of operations, right? No, we can't do that. Because multiplying by 2, if we did, no. Yeah, 20 divided by 10 is 2, times 2 is 4. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. I would say this was 9, 11. Okay, this was, order of operations is plus and minus first. Look at him go. The colors correspond. Wait, why did you divide by 10? I don't know. Let me take a... I feel like I looked at that one too fast. This was 13 minus 4 was 9 again. And then you said, why did I divide by 10? That's a great question. I don't know. I don't know. So 20 minus 10 is 10 times 2 is 20. Yeah, I read that too fast. Okay. 12 minus 8 is 2 times 4. What did I say? 2? 12 minus 8 is 4 times 4 is 16. Like, what am I saying here? All right, the silver key. All right. This is the antechamber, but I can't get in, right? Because you need levers to open that. Is that right? It's so funny how everyone plays Blueprints a bit different. Every first playthrough starts with different days and different amounts of progress. People notice different things, but everyone tries to apply PEMDAS to dartboard off the rip. Yeah. Woo, everyone. A key. Didn't because I don't know dart rules. At least in Estonia, it's plus minus, like on the scoreboard. PEMDAS. Never mind. Back to bed. Back to bed. Well, that was easy to get her back to bed. I feel like we didn't actually have anything to do with that. Okay. In that case, yeah, we read about the greenhouse. Something about a greenhouse. Okay. Silver key. Remind me what that... Unlocking a door with the silver key will lead to a room with many doors. But I don't think I have any more locked doors, do I? I'm pretty sure I'm just at dead ends now. So let's double check. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead ends here. Okay. All right. Then I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, which is I'm going to buy that shovel. And we are running out of steps, so I don't even know that I'd be able to use the shovel. But I just want to buy it and see what it says. A garden shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. I did expect that, that it would be useful for digging. Okay. And in that case, yeah. All right. I could have bought another key, but again, there was nothing I could do. Go to the courtyard with the shovel. I wondered, there is some dirt over here. I wondered if but this is on, okay. I don't know why I didn't say that out loud earlier. I was like, yeah, I wonder, but then I looked and I was like, well, it's under, I mean, there's just concrete underneath it, so how useful is that really? I found a worthless old tin can not worth picking up, but I did pick it up. I picked it up anyway. Hello there, True Celts. How the heck are you? Oh, wait, it's a gun. Oh, I actually didn't pick it up. Okay, but there is another dirt pile over here. Rather dirty coin can be spent in shop rooms. Is this like a normal coin? Yeah, it was a normal coin. Okay. And then I don't see any other digging spots. Was that really unlucky or are all of them like that? You calling me easy? Iron never beating the EP allegations. That's kind of what I was referring to, yeah. Okay, hang on. I have some work messages. 1 second. Okay. All right. Several things that can spawn in dirt patches. Okay. So where do you rank a single coin and a can that you can't pick up? Where do you rank them? That's pretty good. All right. I cannot run payroll from the office. Was there anything else I could do? We probably just go ahead and call it a day, huh? I'm not really going to have time. I could try to speed run one more day. But I mean really speed run because I probably only have about 20 more minutes. So let me just I'll just ask that then. There's my question for you. Do I just speed run? Sorty says I should speed run another day. So for 20 minutes, just go ham on day 3. Is that what you say? You got this? All right. Look at this cutie pie. No, you, Chand. Hello. Hello, hello. Let's call it a day. All right. We're speed running 20 minutes for day 3 here. Ham? Wait, you heard ham? Wait, I reached rank 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I didn't reach rank 9. I never got inside the antechamber. I had 4 new rooms. They were the observatory, the walk-in closet, the drawing room, and the office. Those were the new ones. All right. Someone was going ham. Oh, somebody was going ham. You bought Child's prom tickets yesterday? Can't believe he's twice touched the antechamber. You have a door connected, just couldn't set foot. Gotcha, okay. Wouldn't hurt. The amount of days is of no consequence. I'm really far into my run at this point. Do you know what day you're on? Might have gotten close enough that it counted the threshold. Oh, that could be. Did you cry? Because I'm crying. Okay, I did say I was going to start the run by going right back outside. I told you guys that. And I'm a man of my word. I wanted to see if anything changed. We're going to end up spending a few steps. But again, it's a speed run after all. Okay, that's the same. This area over here looks the same. Mm-hmm. This all looks the same. You're on day 472? Oh, wow. Took me a long time to get to the chamber. Like, into the chamber. I gotta be honest, I'm loving the mystery of it. I'll tell you right now, nothing in that orchard/drive area will have changed. Spare you a few steps. Okay. Well, thanks for that. That's, yeah, I'll gladly accept that. So don't go towards the campsite. Because I'm just gonna, yeah, I think once I get past that gate, it's gonna more or less be another step. Kind of insane, honestly. Solid drafting instincts, this lad. For real? You haven't touched it yet? Took me a long time to get to the chamber. Heard you yelled at lurking yesterday. Tell your, let's see, stand by it. Can't believe this. Some of those were by design, not fully explored, based on goals. All right. Okay, back to our left to right. Yeah, it seems to be working so far. I feel like I'm still progressing. We could use the breaker box. I mean, we could try to do the breaker box right away. I really like the idea of the parlor. Although, this is not the corner of the house either. So maybe I'm just going to start with a spare room. I feel like I've been kind of blocking my chance there. I think both the last 2 days it's been a corner room. that I've drafted. There, and then we get the parlor right away anyway. All right. Grab our key. Okay. Anything else in here? Not seeing anything else. Alrighty. This box is the white box. That's not true. This box is the black box. That's not true. The blue box contains the gems. So I guess we're gonna go with the blue. The black box has been the truth-telling box the last 2 times, for what it's worth. Let's see. You'll generally know when stuff would change or when you can affect change outside. Okay. So tempted to try and start a new playthrough, but I'm not sure you can have more than 1 active at a time. There's 3 save slots. Nice. Okay. Gonna install it on my laptop. So much for playing with my beavers. Don't rest on that assumption. All right. I will not, by the way. West Wing Hall. I have not had that. So technically that is a new room. I'm going to go with that. I've not had one called the West Wing Hall. Staff notes, June 15th, 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson. Ooh, that's too close to... Okay, never mind. The West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Pardon? The lore drop begins? Oh my goodness. Let me reread that. While the floor plans associated with this wet wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them. I'm not a staff member, though. So does that matter? Wait a minute. E? It's just showing the location of this, but why is it an E? Huh. Okay. There's an EBV outbreak in some areas of Estonia right now. What? Ebola? Is that Ebola? Also like 7 years prior. Yeah, because it's what, 90... Is it 91 right now? I remember it being 91. We can get a drawing room. I think I'm going to do that right off the rip here. I'm going to grab this drawing room. Okay. So that's good. And then I think I'm actually going to go ahead and draft this one too. There's the observatory. There's another courtyard. Yeah, I think I'll do the observatory. All right. And then I'm going to go back to the drawing room. Okay. The drawing room. We can do respin our drafts. Chasing. Hello. 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 Oh, E-bar virus? I'm not familiar with that. That slow descent into the lore and insanity. The lore in this game is so good. You're so good. I am enjoying uncovering what I have so far. A garage with 3 keys in it? I don't have the gems for it, though. The bedroom actually does connect. So does the Nook. I could get a guaranteed key there. I think I'm going to go with the Nook this time, but I like that I drew a garage. Badge gemless, yeah. The garage would have been really good, huh? I'll save it though. Maybe I can redraw it at a later time. Let's go ahead and do the Nook. I'm not gonna draw or draft that room just yet. Again, this is a speed run, so I should probably pick up the pace. Let's go into the observatory. Yes? Hang on. Observatory can take me further north. I don't want to draft the room from the observatory. Let's go back to... Yeah, we'll go to the Nook. I should have looked at my map before I walked through. We're speed running it, baby. I'm just not a very good speed runner because I get way too easily invested in things. That was the journal. Okay. This way over here. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. What? I don't have any gems for those, so I have to go with corridor. Dang it! Oh, I understand what you're saying. Okay. Parvovirus is a herpes virus that has a lot of bad stuff. Oh, dang. Well, at least we know we can get through here, though. Yeah, I can't afford those, unfortunately. Man. Two rooms I really wanted to get, and I just can't afford them, unfortunately. All right, we'll go back into the drawing room. I wouldn't mind using that as sort of a last resort. The one that's attached to the drawing room. Because then maybe I can afford something different. Look at passageway. I need 2 gems for that. There's a hallway. Gosh, freaking dang it. Hallway. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked, which we learned is a lie. There's a den plus 1 gem. There we go. Yep. And it has extra doors attached, so we got to go with that. Closet also has 2 items. I'm going to go with the den, though. So we get ourselves a nice gem. That could help us with drafting some other rooms. Left to right. Go over here. That one's locked. Let's not use a key just yet. Let's not yet. Gem. That one's also locked. Okay. So we're definitely going to need a key. The virus itself isn't that bad, but for example, the U.S. military just released a paper on how having EBV can significantly raise your likeliness of developing MS. Can have a lot of various bad things it triggers. Oh, geez. Thought it was ass sword hype. Ass word hype. All right, let's go down the hallway. Security? I think I'm going to do the bedroom because that one actually does connect somewhere else. I don't want the chapel. Well, then again, I don't have any coins right now. So maybe the chapel is actually a solid choice. Let's do that. No money for chapel to steal. Yep. Love it. I'm glad I don't just burst into flames because I like, listen, when I very first time I built the chapel, I'm like, I don't know what to expect in this game. There's a storeroom. I think I'm probably going to go with the storeroom. Wait, no, I'm not, because that's going to cause a dead end on the den. Without anywhere else to go. Maybe... No, I think I got to. It's a speed run. Who cares? You're speed running, yeah. Just not very good. Not a very good speed run, but we are trying to speed run it. All right. Okay, immediately go back down to 9 gold. Guest bedroom, closet for 2 items, or commissary items for sale. 2 items from the closet. A key card. All right, that's pretty cool. And then is that a lucky pull for, or a lucky pull for a closet? That seems pretty lucky. I'm not upset about that. Okay, so den. Yeah, let's go left in the den. We have a key to unlock that. That one's now a dead end. And I'm going to save my gems. We can do bedroom to continue further north, which I think I will. Yeah. Otherwise, it's a dead end. Yep. Bedroom. Bogan, good morning. How are you doing? Bedroom. Yeah, let's see. Anything else in here? Not seeing anything to pilfer. There's the breaker box. The commissary is our only way to continue forward. I do have 3 gems. Yeah, let's go commissary there. Okay, and then my question becomes, should I continue on? Wait a minute, are those shoes? Like shoes. I can buy a set of gems. 4 gems for 10 coins. There's a sledgehammer, a gem, and running shoes. I don't want to buy this sledgehammer. Somebody want to talk me off the the cliff for that. Let's get some shoes. Which one's the best for the speed run that I'm doing? Since this game is on sale, I'm totally going to get it. I like how this playstyle and graphics similar to Seance at the Blake Manor. Let's party. So get the shoes. Sledge is good if you find crates. Like the crates that are sledgy for sure. Like the crates that are outside in that tunnel. We're talking like that. Shoes have the chance of saving you steps. Sledgehammer. Okay. Yeah. We seem to have pretty much a consensus. So let's do it. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Oh. Okay. Padlocks, huh? Oh, look. And this is a key card door. Okay. Shoot. Both of those are just going to go back and connect. They're all going to be dead ends. So, but the billiard room, it does give me a silver key. Do I want the silver key? Oh my God, shoes. Rip the garage dream. Wait, what? I should have gone with shoes. Block ones you can find keys and money in. Billiards room for show. All right. Because I get the silver key that way. All right. No, we're memeing OG YouTube. Okay, all right. I'm like, shoot, what am I doing here? All right. Plus 19 minus 14 is 5. Plus 5 times 2 is 10. Ooh, we have a division. 8 divided by 4 is 2. First time I've seen division on here. Ooh, plus 3 minus 1 is 2. Times 15 is 30. Divided by 3 is 10. Nice. 2 keys. Oh, one of them was not the silver key. Okay. Dude, quick maths. Trying to be quick. I'm trying. All right, we got no money, so who cares if we go through the chapel? All right, the way back down to the drawing room. Bedroom, den, hallway, corridor, nook. Bedroom, den, hallway, corridor, nook. Okay, drawing room. Give me something good. Otherwise, I'll redraw the floor plans. Yep, we're redrawing those floor plans. Is that even connecting? It connects to the observatory, which essentially is a dead end over here. Redraw these. Okay, yeah. I think we take the security. Or the dining room can have us continue, but so can security. No, it can't. Never mind. Security doesn't. Boudoir. Yeah, let's go with security. Say it's not going to give me another dealio here, huh? The cutscene, thankfully. Okay. Yeah, so that's a lie. Okay, and then this keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. Yeah, I learned that. Freaking learned that. All right. Remember, I didn't really look around the security room much last time. There is a terminal here. Did I? Yeah, blue memo's true. Red memo's lies, unless written by hand. I forgot about that little detail. What I missed, I saw you digging. I dug up an old rusty can and a coin. That was all I got. That was it. You didn't miss much. Okay, so we can go back to the entrance hall and still continue on as well. Oh. Well, that's kind of cool. The security cameras actually update with me there. All right. Let's see. Estate inventory. Yep. And so I figured there's nothing there. Okay. Keycard system. Keycard's currently operational. I don't think there's any reason to not make it operational. Oh, shoot. Forgot to see what other options. Just log into the network. Yeah. Let's see. Bit stressed with work. Yeah, hopefully it's temporary. Children, you learn because these shoes sucked. Do you want a strategic tip? Yes. I will stand here until I hear it. That way, just in case it has anything to do with leaving. I will take a strategic tip. Read more. Hello. Good, PEMDAS. Yeah, unfortunately not. Yeah. I mean, I guess it is. You can walk and talk. All right. Okay. Observatory. I might as well gain... Oh, wait. I have 2 stars. Wait, when did I draft another observatory? Oh, this is... Is that permanent? That must be permanent. I'll be honest, I did not even consider that. So it's every day I'm going to end up getting another star if I get the observatory. Oh, what am I doing? It's already ready. Yeah, I feel a little silly. I didn't realize that. Okay. Those two can make the line. The twins. Pair of chests has been added. A pair of chests. I'd like to see your pair of chests. What? It's from the first observatory. Yeah, I feel silly. I didn't realize that I already had a star. Like as soon as I walked on the premises today. Excuse me, sir. Pardon? What? I didn't say anything. The telescope stays ready. That is nice. I'm glad it does not require me to recalibrate every time. Do you think I'm like Garrus freaking Vicarian or something? Okay, we are going straight through. We'll go north at the entrance hall. It said a pair of chests are added. Can I sledge them open? Heck yeah, I can. Freaking go. Oh, gems, baby. Gems, baby. And keys. Look at this. 5 keys and 4 gems. Okay. Courtyard, pantry. We're going courtyard here. You adjust the frequency of keycard doors with that security terminal. If you have keycard like you do now, it's generally in your best interest to bump up frequency of keycard doors and leave them powered. They potentially replace key lock doors. If you don't have keycard, reduce their frequency, and if you have breaker, leave them unlocked if powered off to make progress easier. Ah, okay. That makes sense. I was confused about how that works. Is this a shovel right here? Okay. That feels pretty lucky. A few unimpressive pebbles. Pebbles. Aw. Pebbles, the name of the horse in Kingdom Come Deliverance. A safe deposit box key. Okay. I like where this is going. Now I just have to find out how to freaking do that. Huh? Shovel is what we were alluding to earlier. Gotcha. So Ursa was thinking that I just straight up missed the shovel that was like very obviously placed. Okay. So note to self, Ursa thinks that much of you. Okay. Good to know. There's the breaker box. Passageway. I got to do the passageway, right? That's new. Oh, but then again, I don't know. I kind of just want the new day or the new room, and we are speedrunning it after all. Doing it. Don't care if that was stupid. I'm doing it. I've never seen this passageway. The shovel, sledge, redacted, and chest can spawn in here. Okay. Man, this feels like a... Feels kind of liminal here. All right. I actually kind of want locked doors now. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Archives is new. I'm going to do that. Before I walk in there, though, I am going to try to draft it from the other side of the courtyard. Archives my lore goat. Oh, okay. One of those redacted is your mom, eh? Your hot ma. Archived floor plan. I think I understand. But if I go with the kitchen... No, don't do the kitchen. Let's do the archive floor plan. It's risking it. We're risking it here. I got a boudoir. Okay, that's not bad. All right, we're going to go into the archive. All right. Enjoy a liminal space every now and then. You do. Gambling, man. I was gambling a little bit. Okay, let me climb a ladder. It's not too much to ask, right? Okay, I see some papers and stuff over here. How am I doing on time? I said I had 20 minutes. Oh, I'm over already. Holy freaking crap. All right. As long as I'm not getting work messages, it's fine. But I do have a frick ton of stuff to do today. Again. Okay, AUG 2285. Marigold wins Herald Literary Honor. Popular children's writer Marian Marigold adds yet another feather to her scholastic cap when she discovered on Thursday that her picture book, Swimbird, had been chosen as the Herald Literary Medal Illustrated Book of the Year. This is Marigold's second time winning this prestigious honor. The previous medal was, of course, for her debut effort. She was no stranger to the public eye even before her literary success. The niece and closest living relation of Baron H.S. Sinclair, Mary began using Marigold as a pen name to free her from the political associations one might make with the Sinclair family. Wait. Oh, hang on a second. I clicked. January 27, 1986. Swimbird author never considered herself success. By Gail Hermes, Herald staff writer. She confided, "My son was the one that actually got me to start writing. I had always challenged myself to never tell him the same story twice at bedtime, and so as we ran out of books we owned, my imagination had to take over from there." Marigold has elaborated in previous interviews that her debut book, Red Prince, is based on her son and his inflexible love of the color red, a statement that has been held with much skepticism by the many pundits that viewed the book as a rather thinly veiled political critique of the Royalist Party and their unwavering blind loyalty to the throne. Wow. Swimbird! Screenshots will be your friend. Also, the Miro website is great to organize it all. Miro? What is that? Can't wait for the 72-hour Blueprint stream. Blood pressure stream? Bloopy. British Petroleum. Blue P. Gotta go to the doctor. November 11th, 1986. Publisher and author detained by Red Guard questioned. Caleb Manning and his publisher Philip White were 2 of 3 dozen names that appeared on the leaked dossier, naming them a person of interest in the Trinsdale bombing that killed 4 people last Tuesday. Although no group has come forth to officially take responsibility of the attack, it is widely believed by authorities to be the work of the insurgent group RLCF, who also call themselves the Children of Blackwater. Ruffington Press was quick to dismiss the rumors in a statement released on Friday, maintaining that the popular author and Mr. White were simply victims of an unfortunate happenstance, whatever that means. This would not be the first time that Publishing House has destroyed a rogue employee. 3 years ago, an associate editor with the company was arrested for criminal conspiracy, though the charges were later dropped. This is a heck of a drop here. Marigold drops publisher. Local author and popular personality Marian Marigold has announced a split with her long-term publishing partner, Ruffington Press, citing her personal reasons. The announcement came after the arrest last week of fellow author and colleague Caleb Manning, whom Marigold has past referred to as her mentor, friend, and confidant. Marigold is the 3rd prominent writer to distance themselves from the publisher this week. Manning and White at press function. Was seen at the corner suspicious bag under waved down a local. This is the 3rd major last year. It is anticipated charged by the Crown. Manning was the last. The trial begins on 2, expected to last up to with grand treason. Okay. No trace discovered of Cinca Eris, but search continues. Mary Matthew Jones, the author and illustrator whose fanciful stories are written under the pen name Marian Marigold, was last seen by a close friend around 3:45 p.m. Friday, getting into a carriage after a late luncheon date at the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. Mrs. Jones never arrived home and the carriage driver cannot be located. Family and local authorities are very concerned but have not deemed the case foul play. It's an out-of-character incident at this point and we are seeking information. Geez, this just keeps going. This is the last page. Want to go back to Galaxy's Edge? To get you from drinking the blue milk. Blue pea. Priceless jewels stolen in dramatic Royal Museum heist. Thieves in the royal capital of Fen Aries have broken into one of the Crown's fabled closed exhibits. These lavish rooms have historically been reserved exclusively for the use of the aristocracy and high peerage, and access has never been granted to those outside noble circles, at least not until today, as local police and forensic experts have been spotted in virtually every corner of the museum grounds dredging for clues. Dredge? Museum authorities said they were alerted in the middle of the night by reports of several masked intruders seen breaching the south wall and brandishing firearms. The intruders broke into the museum, subdued the royal guard, and disabled the security system. By the time the militia arrived on the scene, the burglars had simply vanished. Although an official registry of the lost jewels has not been publicly announced, among the treasured artifacts rumored to be stolen is the renowned ruby crown of Orinda Aries, the priceless crown jewel whose material worth pales in comparison to the historic value. If these rumors are true, the evidence may suggest that the theft was politically motivated. Okay. I noticed a lot of different acronyms. We also have a Red Prince. Her debut book, Red Prince, based on her son, is inflexible his inflexible love of the color red. That's pretty interesting. Like I said, my lore goat. Yeah, this is incredible. And I'm supposed to be speedrunning this. I did notice some acronyms, and I don't know how much, like how important they are. Yeah, Marion Marigold, but her real name was Mary. The niece and closest living relation. So is this Simon's mother? Is that what I'm getting out of this? Because that's kind of what it seems like. I remember Sinclair is supposed to be like I thought Sinclair was my great uncle. In which case that's how this would work, right? But we have RLCF, Children of Blackwater. I'm going to write that down. I have no freaking idea if that's valuable, but children... My writing has not been working in the morning. Of Blackwater. RLCF. Okay. I also noticed there was another acronym a little later on. Go. I'm just looking at four-letter acronyms. We have the 100 Bells Tea Room in Trinsdale. 100 Bells Tea Room. Trinsdale. I'm making notes of this. Okay. There was another one too. I think it was 4. Yeah, Ruby Crown of Orinda Aries. Ruby Crown Orinda Aries. Rakoa. Ruby Crown Orinda Aries. Is there another one? Those aren't peonies, they're marigolds. You may not know my flowers, but I know a bee when I see one. If you're down to take screenshots, these are worth just screenshotting. Okay, now I'm just going to take them on my phone. Okay, let's do that. Sinclair's your great uncle, yes. All right. I'm going to do this the boomer way. I'm just going to take pictures of my on my phone. That way I can use a second screen much easier. I'm taking pictures of you guys. All right, I did it. I resemble that remark. Yeah. Easy peasy. All right. Cheese. Okay. That was very cool, though, and holy crap, because that makes it seem like this is way more high stakes. It's one of those things, too, you're like, oh, yeah, it's cute. It's a little puzzle game, and it's like, no, everybody died in a bombing. And that's pretty tragic, but also, admittedly, like, I'm kind of hooked on the story. All right. A furnace? More likely to draw red rooms while drafting? The furnace is a dead end. I do solve the entrance hall. So either way, this kind of ensures that at most I can only get 3 more rooms in here, which I don't know that I really care because we're supposed to be done pretty soon. I would risk this room, but I kind of just want a new room. I'm just going to do that. Is this another place to dig? Oversized turnip. Oh, nice. +6. That I probably can't really use that too much. Yeah, all right. Okay. All right. We can start drafting some more rooms from the boudoir or the entrance hall. I can save... It doesn't save me any steps either way, so I'll just go ahead and go back to the entrance hall. I didn't notice any benefit of taking the shovel outside. I mean, I'm going to get stuck with 5 keys here. Whoa. Aquarium is every color of room? I got to go with the aquarium. I have the gem for it. Yeah, we're doing an aquarium. Dark room seems pretty dang cool, too. I feel a little bad that I couldn't do that, but this is a new room. I've never seen the aquarium. There is a place to dig. Yeah, dog. Act 1 is mostly just TE puzzle with some fun lore, but the lore rabbit hole just goes just as deep as the puzzles, and the two become more intertwined as time goes on. That's cool. Another, yeah, I'm getting all these steps that I just can't really use. We are going to dead end at most 2 more rooms away, so. Maid's Chamber. Oh, I had drafted that before. I can't do the archive floor plan because I can't afford it. So I might as well do the Maid's Chamber. See what we get around with that. Darkroom is cool, but you'd absolutely get burned on it in this run. Is that right? Mira is free. It allows you to add notes, screenshots, edit pics, group, and move stuff around. Plus infinite zoom out. Very helpful for this game. Infinite zoom out. Hang on. That is interesting. Okay, I've not drafted a maid's quarters yet, but have been wanting to learn more about the servants and whatnot. Does this say Mila? M-I-L-A? That's another freaking acronym. I'm gonna write that down. Or maybe not an acronym. Maids, something association. M-I-L-A statue in maid's quarters. Wait, was it called Maid's Quarters or Chamber? Chamber. Look registering on your face, but oh, I'm gonna look into that. All right, what is this? There's a One Piece hat. Can we wear it? Okay. Staff notice, the day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. And following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage. Dang, November 6th. Remember the 6th of November. Oh, this is an image. Can I do anything with it? I don't seem to be able to do anything with this. Notice the sewing machine, the Sinca Co. Same brand as the safe, and also I remember reading about that in the newspaper clipping. That was supposed to be Marigold's. Yeah. Sora's having the best week ever. Luke's playing Blueprints. Me starting One Piece. Thank you. That's what I said. So I legitimately got emotional last night. Yee. Yeah, Sinca Co. I did notice that. Alright. This is our last room we get here. Gymnasium? I don't have the gems for that, so let's go ahead and do the gymnasium. That's a new one for me. Alright. -2 basketballs? Is that what it said? Hang on. Lose 2 steps. Okay. I lost 2 balls. Is this just simply a pass-through room, or is there anything to uncover here? Not seeing much of anything other than these images. Alright. That is it for this run here. I can go no further. Live action or anime? I assumed anime. Simon's such a sporty young lad, he's compelled to drain a few 3-pointers every time he walks in the gym, even if it tuckers him out. At the expense of possibly uncovering this vast fortune. Okay, that's interesting. There's a bedroom there. Is there a room over here too? Yeah, okay. Vaguely resembles the archives. They even have the images over there for the fish to look at. Laundry room. Okay, this was fun though. We got a few new rooms drafted that I've never drafted before. Is there any reason I mean, is there anything I should do? I have a vault key, shovel, sledgehammer, key card. Anything I should try before I log off for the day? I'll take any advice here. Should I go outside and explore? Wait a minute, I have a sledgehammer. Hang on. Does that work for, I have the steps, might as well. Up to you. I'm going to go ahead and go out here. Wow, I seem faster. Do you run faster the longer you go? Or is this just... Am I just hallucinating here? There was a lock on the orchard, and I don't know... Oop, I think I went the wrong way. I don't know if the sledgehammer would work on that. I'm assuming not, but... Yeah, I had to try. Okay. Okay. There's something over here, though. Look, there's even some, like... Some smokestacks. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. I haven't seen any dirt piles out here to dig in, but you know, let's see here. Does it go up to 9? Yeah. Spam Sword Bear's DMs with comments, mostly thirst comments towards Zoro. Mine were towards Buggy. Actor's hot, but the nose is not it. Pullman also started live action this week. Oh, starting with live action, I like enough, gonna go anime. Effing feasting on friends engaging my special interests. Can't really give tips about spoilers right now. Like, yes, there's technically stuff you could do. Example, I know the lock code, but I'm obviously not going to tell you about it. You stumble upon stuff that's up to you, but I won't guide you. Okay. Yeah. No, definitely appreciate that. Absolutely appreciate that. But gosh dang it, Swordy, this game is freaking good. I'm liking it a lot. And and my gaming time is limited right now, you bastard. You bastard, what have you done? Well, anyway, I think I just got to call it a day, which feels kind of oof because I've got 5 keys right now, but I think I gotta do it. I couldn't do anything with this. Like this door kind of like, yeah, it's like it won't budge. But it does actually move a little bit. This is cool, but so in other words, there's going to be some point where we can go out that way, but it's just not yet. And then, man, I'm losing kind of a lot of steps. Am I actually crossing thresholds here to different parts of the grounds, or is it just based on some time here? Let's see. I didn't remember seeing any dirt piles over here, but I just figured since I'm ending anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little peek, a little look-see here. Yeah, not seeing anything that I can do. All right. Okay. Nose Absurd, and I love it. Such a treat watching. Thanks for giving it a shot. Grounds has a few chunks. It does? Oh, you mean, for steps, not for dirt. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it'd be cool if I could just freaking sledge my way through this, whatever this is. Kind of looks like, there's a cart track in there. But, any hoozles, I think I gotta call it. Is the time moving out here too? It appears to be. Yes, it is. My alerts are not working for me. Shoot, I cannot read who followed. Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry. My alerts are like, my activity feed is literally just nothing is showing up. So, and it's too small on my previous screen to see who that was. But thank you for the follow, whoever you are. I seriously appreciate it. Hope you've been enjoying the gameplay. Call in sick, play all day. Oh, shoot, I'd have to also call in sick from track, that is more anxiety inducing than anything. I did ask Mrs. Magoots if she would just work for us and then I can quit my job, which is funny because she's been asking to do that for me, you know, the opposite way. But yeah. All right, friends, I'm going to go ahead and I guess I can do that from here, huh? Call it a day. Call it Let's read the summary. How many new rooms did I get? Had to have been like 6? See here. 57 steps taken. 2 items found. 8 new rooms. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. 6 red rooms. It turned it into the red villa. The red rooms are kind of the cool ones, though. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. So. Thank you, Luce. Loving you playing this. Really love you playing anything, to be fair. Well, thank you, Urs. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're going to definitely have to find some time to play more of this. Next week, we are going to be playing Retro Rewind. I've got 2 gifted games here. Blueprints was gifted by Sorty, and Retro Rewind gifted by Spooky. So that's going to be our game we're checking out next week. But yeah, I got to find some time to play more of this because this is really, really freaking cool. Yeah, geez Louise. All right, let's go over here. And I'm just going to leave you here, friends. You're pretty cool. No, you're pretty cool. I get both Friday and Monday off for Easter weekend. Nice. There you go. I do not get any time off around Easter, it turns out. But yeah. Gosh dang it. There's just so many cool games and I want to play them all and I have no gaming time right now. Yeah. All right, friends, I better get to work. I should have been at work already by this point. Gosh dang, this is cool. This is cool. Let's play series, all of them. I'll put it this way. If I had somebody to do my editing for me, I would have some Let's Play series up on YouTube. But I just don't. I don't want to drop that on anybody, you know? Let's have a great rest of the week. Lo, you all. You have a great rest of the week too, Ursa. I remembered something I was going to tell you guys yesterday because I was trying to kill some time waiting for Swordbear to get back from stand-up. Hang on a second. I think that says Vital Owl. It's so hard to read. Thank you for the follow. Seriously appreciate that. I was going to tell you all, though, I got an email. I joined like a, hey, keep me informed list. I don't know how long ago it was, probably a year or more ago. Because it's for a fiber company, a fiber internet company. And then last week I got an email saying, hey, we're going to be coming to your area. You can pre-order our service. And I've never pre-ordered something so fast in my life. So we are on the pre-order list for the for fiber internet being built in our neighborhood, which I did not think was going to happen. We don't know the timeline on it, but I have never pre-ordered faster in my life, because I am so done with Xfinity. And then the fact that we could have like synchronous upload and download speeds that are currently faster than what I've got right now. We have a 1.2 gig download plan. This would be 2 gig up and down. They give us the equipment at home for free, like included in our bill. The bill is less that I'm currently paying, and also gives us unlimited data. We've hit our data cap probably 4 or 5 times in the last couple years, just due to the nature of like work from home stuff. So yeah, I'm like stoked about this. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's at least imminent. That's very cool. Can't wait for fiber to come to my neighborhood. I'm the man. First of all, hello. Secondly, yeah, I hope that they come to your neighborhood soon. I have just been waiting for my chance to dump Xfinity. It is just, they were really good for a while and they've just gotten worse and worse and worse. I had so few complaints for such a long time, and then the last probably 4 years or so, it's just gone downhill. And so I'm just waiting for the chance to dump them. We're currently out even on like a 2-year contract, which it's like, is that like, that's a thing? They still do these? I don't know how much longer is left, probably close to a year. But whatever it's going to be, I'm going to argue it and be like, you guys didn't uphold your end of the bargain. So I'm not paying the fee to disconnect. You guys just simply did not uphold your end of the bargain. Like, our service has not been reliable. We've not been getting the speeds we paid for. Yada, yada, yada. So all of that. You have CenturyLink. CenturyLink. That sounds familiar. But all right, friends. I gotta head out. I gotta get to work and get some other stuff done. I love y'all. I hope you have a great rest of your day and week. I will not be back again until Monday next week. But yeah, telecom's absolute worst. Ex-employee of Canada's biggest telecom. Gosh dang. Can't believe you have a data limit too. I thought only Verizon likes contracts. Yeah, I have a data limit and we've hit it a few times. But yeah, later, dude. Thanks for sharing. Thank you so much again, Sorty, for everything. Seriously, appreciate you, dude. And everybody else, I will catch you again next week. I hope you have a great rest of your week and weekend. Until next Monday, take care of yourselves and others. I love you. Bye.